We got invited to a farm to uncover a piece of American muscle history that less than 300 were ever made, and boy was she beautiful. Check it out.
Wow, this thing's nice.
So while we were looking over this car and started pulling it out, we got an interview with the owner, Roger. But also make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel because we're so close to 600,000. And at the end of the video, we filmed something you guys have been asking a lot about, so make sure you watch all the way through.
Dad bought it in 71.
New?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a 69. So it's 2 years old. He didn't like it. I don't blame him. He had it repainted at some point. It is a factory Oldsmobile color. It's just not what was supposed to come on the car. So yeah, it's been in the family since 71 and it's pretty stock. The powertrain's never been out of it. It's kind of a rare model. It's a W32. It's automatic. It's got 400 big block instead of a 455. I've seen them pulling decent bucks online, so it makes me think I might want to get rid of it and get a excavator.
And I know you asked us that you're really hoping that once we tear that interior part, that under that back seat, that you have the build sheet back there.
Right, that kind of guarantees it is what it is. You can put that engine and tranny and combination together. It hasn't been done. I mean, it's got 60,000 miles on it. It would have had to happen in the first 2 years of its life. I came home from the hospital in that car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's got some sentimental value.
So to get the car out, Roger wanted to see if he could start it. And while watching the footage back, I noticed something that I didn't see while we were filming. So anyways, we couldn't get it to start, which means Roger had to bring out the big guns to pull the car out of the barn. And before we actually start detailing it, I want to ask you guys the question of the video, so leave your answers in the comments below. Roger mentioned that he's debating selling it. How much do you think he could get for this car? Now, starting on the detail, we began with the wheels. And personally, I haven't seen these tires on a car before, but do you guys know if they were common on late 60s muscle cars? Because they definitely look like they would have been. Now it's time to remove years of dust off of this beauty. And if you guys find this stuff satisfying, make sure to like the video as it really helps us out. And before soaping the car down, we'll go ahead and do the engine bay by first vacuuming it out and removing the battery, and then covering the carburetor, and then using our pressure washer to rinse it down with some degreaser, and then agitating it with a soft bristle brush and rinsing it all away, and then finally using a leaf blower to get any sitting water out of there. And we actually realized we missed a mouse nest in the hood liner, and it kind of reminded me of something satisfying on Dr. Pimple Popper. I don't know why.
So the owner of the 442 wanted us to check under the back seat to see if we could find the original build sheet to prove that it actually is a W32. So, all right, moment of truth.
There's a little paper. I don't think that's it, but...
it should be a yellow one. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, here it is. Wow, look at that.
Is that it?
I think so. Sequence, month, day, style, body number, the trim, the paint code, and then I'm not sure what this means, but we found it. I can't believe it. I don't know, is this a build sheet? Is this what they look like? Well, hopefully that satisfies what Roger was looking for. And like I said, it looks like it actually has been burnt in the middle, or maybe just stained and then fell apart.
So you guys tell us, if that is the build sheet, pause it and tell us if this is a genuine W32. We're very curious. I have no reason to doubt what Roger said, but the build sheet is what will tell us 100%. Now for the interior, everything was heavily covered in molds, so we used our all-purpose cleaner and a steamer, and the steamer makes light work of almost everything when it comes to cleaning cars. So if you guys don't have one, I highly recommend getting one. And if you want anything that you see used in our videos, it's all in the description below. Now, when I was cleaning the floor mats, even I was satisfied doing it. And I knew they weren't made with the best carpeting material. So first I used the Tornador to blow out as much as I could, and then I vacuumed them. And then I pulled out the pressure washer, followed by our carpet soap with the drill brush. And then I sprayed it all away and extracted what I could out of the carpet. And for the paint, it was in pretty decent shape minus the swirl marks it had, so it just needed a light polish, and after that it was pretty much good to go.
All right, so once every 3 months we have to pull our race deck flooring up to clean all the crap and crud that gets stuck underneath after we wash all these crazy cars. And after that Mercedes that we did, if you haven't seen it, go check back. Was it last video? 2 videos ago?
2 videos ago.
I don't remember. 2 videos ago, we found a bunch of nasty chicken bones and rotting food in the bumper, and it stunk. And I can still smell it every now and then underneath the floor when I wash cars. So we're gonna pull it up and show you guys. And for the record, ours is probably worse than most shops because of the stuff that we deal with, but.
And also, people always ask us how the floor drains and all that kind of stuff.
It doesn't drain that well because it's not graded. It actually evaporates every evening. Wow, this is going awful. Yeah.
And for those of you who ask, this is the only drain that we have in the entire shop.